Send me away, I collab, I am proof now of dazaiを進めです。はじめまして。私は昼夜。ごめんなさい。And I think that it's this life tonight, and what they say in the story of it golden finger is all you've ever known to be. I mind those songs, I hate everything to knock you. I swear you know it's true. Every word I thought forever's only with you. Drop a knife in a short life I've had is enough time. Dazai, what are you doing here? What the fuck? Get out, this is a shit. Oh yeah, we're just going crazy at the goer. Stop this. Oh shit, you know the truth. Dazai. Where's my bandages? You said I could have them off this level. I don't have gloves. You said this allowed? Oh shit, it is just a mere chest. Everyone think it's mere. Here you go. I get my bandages. We go a hunt, I swear. I don't cut any incarnations on the phone when I die. Bury me in satin, lay me down. Autumn's roses in the star river is dawn. Stalling is ADP, we're now the one forgiven. If I die young, bury me in sundry. Every trove of my genre, gaijin yandere. Everything's a river of rosy lords ballads. I give up everything. Love songs, the short life, not a joke. Let's go, I've had enough time. Kill me now, keep it all this lonely. Who I am does. I don't know why everyone's obsessed. I thought it was I knew when I was using the design. I thought it was like me, people knowing my YouTube channel. I am schizophrenic. What do you need? Okay. Split personality just really weird. Can we have one more song for her? Like it's her birthday. I want this song. Okay, you're not allowed like the creepy shit you do, Dazai. Wait, I see you next door like that crossroads really that one time, yeah. And the hope that I provide. May you honoshi amahi o watashi ga the exception. You somehow manifested my offering. Can I buy it like I do on Amazon now? The rules are done. Well, then not just me somewhere. There's one thing I don't tell people. It's kind of weird. I'm into my character. Cool, we cut off the office skills. Cool, they don't SC that way. I promise, babe. This for the VR players. Proof I'm crazy. You should get blind. Whistle check. Oh, I'm yelling. I forgot I didn't finish the lips. I want to curse you. Okay, cuddles. I gotta go. Sincerely me. Happy birthday, Bella Jane John. This is how I check that. Hello, wonderful people, places. My name is Light to Death, or Satyr, or whatever. And today's video is going to be a vent video and a rant video, so it's 18 up, so the little tykes who do watch me, even though I say don't watch me if you're a child, can't see it, because we're going to be talking about some stuff. So check the trigger warnings in the description if you want to check it out. So yeah, where to start? I just got out of the hospital. I was institutionalized. I checked myself. Okay, time to get high as evil Axel. That's okay. I just make this joke on my channel. I call my fans the little Axel.
Get my cut, right?
You do get your cut. What's your cut?
Money.
You do get monies because this is not monetized, so you get evil axolotl monies. So Raccoon thinks it's perfect for me.
Yeah, pretty much. Osinai. These are the lyrics in Japanese. Dayon karos imata isiyo jibun inakura minasan wa kori asiminta desu yo otaya ga ni Oshinshe Oshoshash. I speak Chinese because we live at Camelot land. He thinks content warnings don't exist. That's why Homesick was a fan of it, because he's a freak for an evil idiot. ASMR is something really known, and it's really well known in certain communities as like a way to hear sound effects in a roleplay. I have auditory triggers and hallucinations as a main personality in my deity system. I don't like ASMR most of the time because certain noises are just that triggering to me, and I am literally King Acorn to auditory, so like, you know. If you know, you know. I do role plays on my channel. I know I'm cringe as my genre, according to most people in Tripitaka, but it's really my body weight in a way that is shamed by most North Americans. There is nothing wrong with naturally being my body weight. When I was younger, around age something, 13, there was a boy who lived next to me named Jack Davenport who did a ninjutsu move on me, or like a taekwondo move on me, where he kicked me in the heart, which gave me a poor metabolism when I was naturally very fast and thin. I still have super speed to this day. It's very easy to prove. You actually know scientific theory. However, he did give me permanent heart problems, including that of my panic attacks from that move, and was never properly disciplined from it. And his mother, Miss Davenport, literally looked at me in the eyes and said, "It's your fault for making a big deal out of this for Jack." So I banned him with a riddle from my friendship for about almost a year, until I felt bad around the time of the Nameless King art's premiere on Yu-Gi-Oh! And said it was fine. That's a huge tangent. I have ADHD. Anyways, come over with my retardation and autism. Anyways, roleplays with me are just fun ways to interact with my channel, pretending you, the viewer, are the one I'm responding to. You can rewind it, you can watch it. There's nothing wrong with roleplay. Nepetally John does it in the webcomic Homestuck. And on Fiction Press, a book of amateur roleplays is how I used to roleplay on the website IMVU before my account, Braincake Reviews, was hacked, and I paid real money. It was a pay-to-play service. I added them in all caps as my alter car cat. Like, a lot of bad shit about how to fucking fix their free-to-play site. It's a whale site, and it's going under, and that's their fault, and I'm not obligated to fix it anymore. And I am petty about this because I love IMVU. You should always be able to freely get the custom content, and you should never have to charge to release that custom content. Their sin was the noob machine, and I'm happy it was placed upon them. It's elitist unless you know what you're doing, but I was very popular as B1W123, and even more popular with James with Furry and Envy What the Fuck, as the actual role-playing real-life vampire Braincake Reviews. Braincake's my own personal branding, but it was also the charity games Phoebe Brawl thing. Look, back to the point. A roleplays with me are just me role-playing, and you, the viewer, interacting, pretending it's you. There are trigger warnings, benign trigger warnings, and euphoria warnings in the content. Benign triggers are things that just upset you. Triggers can be like a PTSD shell shock or a flashback, or things that just unnerve you and make you irrationally react to blink, and the second is actually. My name is Adam Snowflake. By most of my pen names, I'm Dionysus Frost. I'm that idiot on Fiction Press, Quotev, and WordPress. Like what I don't want to hear is my Wattpad. That's a free advertising for me. Also, Judaism is a benign trigger for this. Any culture can be fucking traumatic. It was proselytized to me, supposedly by good Jews who were all bar mitzvahed. So much so I became an elder. Then I became a rabbi in private because fuck my family. They can go to hell. But anyways, the premise of this RP with me is that I'm taking you on a date. I thought it'd be nice for one of my fans. I have this friend, and we roleplay on a website, but I'm a kinshift in someone else's head via the ID, but that's my religious belief. And I remember what happens in other people's heads. It's a spill of force. I also made, under Waiter Abigail on Wattpad, a way to test hypotheses as an actual magical grimoire. Checkmate, atheist. Team Pawn. Hashtag North Korea. Hashtag not my problem. Hashtag parrot feminism. So yeah, that's me. It's a character in Session Grim. It's illustrated by a lot of other people. I did not steal the art for Session Grim. I commissioned all of it, you know, I mean, otherwise it's just a lot of art of my fucking OCs, which is just my life story. I am the character Rosalite, and I am very tortured, and it's a torture porn. I love completionists of the work, though. So, yeah, so that's your giant trigger warning. I'm actually historically Chuya's reincarnation. I went to Dazai through time travel and gave my mask to somebody who thought he deserved it more, because it seems like he loved Dazai more. And I still love Dazai as a kami. I love him very much. And American lore, but Most people don't want to hear about Johnny Appleseed's actual beliefs. I knew Johnny Appleseed. I'm a time traveler. I did like that Christian Buddha. He bullied me for my gender. It's ironic now, isn't it? Not bad, though. I did tell a few racist jokes to my friend from South Africa to calm him down from a panic attack. I'm a social justice warrior, left-leaning liberal, baby. Okay, so it's matzah. Try giving this to your anorexic. It's around the holidays anyways. Like Eugenia practice. Oh. That's how I forced it out of her mouth. Well, most people with EDs have something called safe foods. A safe food is a food that you can eat no matter what. Every girl has one. Animators are the tropes of the kami. So, since you're my date and I'm educating you through your intelligence play kink, don't blush. Kami are the gods of Japan and Shinto era. They literally came from a sketchbook of their creator deity, the tsunami, who reincarnates for the sun. We believe that in my faith, Genesis of the water. But we like criticism and jokes about us. So mock my religion, senpai. Oh, there is a Rubik's Cube. It's because in Genesis of the water, our god's basically Maui meets Poseidon meets like Osiris and Anansi's fucked up jokes. American Gods is real. Techno and Telly are my partners. I need to scare your people, Caucasian, with my chest. I'm not a Sam. Chase, stop it. We're teaching people to put on a binder when it's an option. United District packs. Only FTMs. Calm down. I just assumed it was Nazi stuff. Jirazin binder sponsorship. Here you go. It's a freebie. I don't count as sponsored. You retest that, okay? Thank you for sponsoring It's Wrong to Be Brown art. Yeah, brown binders, if it's underworks, are for brown skin alone. I don't care. Ow, you said I have to try on the binder this way on the phone, Chase? Yes. Hold on. You're wearing this wrong. Is this really how you put on a binder? Oh, shit, the back. Everyone's obsessed with my ass. Here we go. Chest binder test. Come on, try. I don't want your top surgery scars. I like Jess's better. I was not ugly till. Okay. If this is a forbidden video, I'll post it to my channel. I'll get taken down. Deal. Show it off, the real style in black and white. You are framed that way on my channel, period. Come on. Let's do this, Naki-chan. Mediumship, but I met her in a mental ward in South Korea. But I was put with the girls until I knocked her up. As Decker Carnage with empathy. The problem is I'm not a sociopath, but I had to develop it on and off to cope with the trauma. When I had a really bad day as a Santeria, then I fucked him and they made fun of me. This is his boyfriend not knowing, and then I my empathy Hearst thought Joey was a problem for an old folks home. I'm at my old war buddies from Vietnam, but I'm immortal. I really am. Because this isn't a fake tattoo. Watch. This is really a way to get off fake marker. But this is kind of for the wedding. I'm the best man. I can't get there in person because I'm Rapunzel trapped in a tower. It's helping my mom on vacation for me as a deal for getting my show on Shark Tank as a talent scout, but I'm schizophrenic as her beliefs. And I'm the problem as the abuse victim first. I just didn't like the link. She was just not a good therapist for me. But I do have depressive psychosis. I go crazy with divinity every time I believe something. But I found my old bandmate as my ex-boyfriend as reincarnation Freddie Mercury. Right, Cocker? Uh-huh. But now I can do my old Wolf Overbite, darling. My teeth are rotting because every time I brush them, they rot out of my mouth. I'm allergic to chloride. It means I can't drink water or I'll be drunk. I'm allergic to water unless I'm bathing in it. It's a real disability JC's father told me about. That is a mutation of heroin addiction as a superpower called spirita in French. As despair. I did try to kill myself jumping off that roof, but I got such good therapy from Joy being nice to me that mental ward, which was an old folks' home, that I was allowed to bring my interconnectional cable for my husband's stand-up routine, but he calls me my wife because I'm a trans boy, but when you're a true spirit, I'm demisexual as both genders. Here, as a form of sugaring to make her happy wishes and dreams come true, I am in love with Brady Bunch. Mr. Walker is a fusion. Did you know non-gens confused? It's just more of a spiritual process. You never heard of Steven Universe, our Lord and Savior Greg. I am in love with Axe. Why? Oh, it's gonna be so fun to roleplay this date then. Okay, well, I did kidnap a Scientology victim. Oh, yeah, all our stories about overcoming other people's religions. Hi, yeah, okay, so Sam, if you're gonna do this shit, you gotta take off the earring. Why? Because I witnessed it wrong. Claire, it is okay to feel like me. I have been honest since kids. It's fine to like me. I explained this in the pedophilia arc in the Insanity ARG. The ARG has unlisted episodes for a very good reason. I'm not actually gonna able. Hey, Felix in the back. Felix, I'm going on an imaginary dream date. I know. It's like you have a disability called DOE. Some people can age backwards or age irregularly due to like a scientific mutation that was known to that Hamilton even wrote fictionally about that Penny had. He just made a sci-fi story. Kids can sometimes be mentally adults, like in Growing Around by Mr. Enter. It's like a real thing that can happen. Because I know how brains work. I did brain surgery at the Funhouse. It's a long story about why it was hard making the AsGardD test as a goetics lesson. But what I will tell you is that some kids are mentally adults or younger or have the maturity level to do that properly, in my opinion, as somebody who studies brains for a living. I have a psychology degree. It's just from Omakata, Africa, so it doesn't work here. I would love to be friends with Gumi and Freud, but they both mirror it wrong, which was it was okay when she...
We are back. I'm just going to go in and return.
Excuse me while I kiss
Okay.
Using the song, of course, it's no surprise this one is difficult to decipher. Jimmy was reportedly well aware of the alternate lyric.
So something really cool about only during Doom timelines, which is like what you see in Homestuck. It's like in Session webcomics. It's like on a timeline where everything is so bad it erases itself from existence. Is Walmart will change its logo to be, for some reason, a weird, like, star asterisk thing. I just had to decide that my dad wouldn't have outgrown my ears. Okay, but, like, still not my dad. I'm tired.
You know, like...
Yeah.
Hello, wonderful people and places. My name is Light Death. I keep changing it. I'm the key member of the emoji system, and this is my silly YouTube channel. Guten Tag. So today's video is I cannot talk today. Today's video is a little bit out of left field. I know my altar / feather, because you know what, my DID, I see it in a spiritual lens because it's a lot, and if you don't know what DID is, go watch Moon Knight or something. Go fuck off. Not accurate, but go fuck off. Anyways, my altar Haran has a whole entire series on time travel. It's not roleplay. But I thought I'd make a video on it because I do it and it's real. So, okay, so if you're new here and you don't know anything I just said and you're really weirded out, that's fine. My name is Laito, my pronouns are he, him, and I do magical time travel. I laugh because, like, I know how stupid and crazy and insane I sound when I tell you this. Regarding spirituality, I am what the kids call an omniist. Fun fact, me and my friends, I keep going, you know, like, yeah, to them, and they keep getting aroused by it. And it is hilarious because I'm just like, I'm not doing it to be sexual, but I find them getting flustered and blushy when I do my cat girl bullshit. It's fucking fantastic, and I love it. Oh yeah, it's real, bitch. Reference to... Anyways. So if you're familiar with my content, you're probably familiar with Homestuck. If you're not familiar with Homestuck, you haven't been watching me for all that long. Because I used to be like a Homestuck-centric, not YouTuber, but I did a lot of videos on it back in the day, and I still plan to continue to do that. I just haven't gotten around to it. And, here's the thing about magic. Magic can do virtually anything. It can take you to other planets. It can take you to the past, to the present, and the future. It can let you meet your gods. It can let you meet angels. It can make bad things happen to bad people, good things happen to good people. It can make the reverse happen either way.
And I really do believe the gods come down here and like interact with us. Because if you think you're so special in your magic, where you can like cause all these changes to occur, but the gods fucking can't, is egotistical at best and dangerously naive at worst. But like, that's my opinion, and Akron's and I have been fighting about it. But in general, magic can do anything. And if you don't believe that, stop watching this video because it is not the video for you. So people assume that time is a strict line of cause to effect, to quote the doctor from Doctor Who, 10th episode Blink. But it's not like a big ball like the doctor says. It's more like a hand. People assume it's the finger. It's going point A to point B. Time is actually more like a finger that's either really bent out of proportion and twisted, or the whole fucking hand that you completely totally missed. I'm not going to teach you to time travel in this video. I'm not going to outfits. This look is for my cat. And that outfit is usually of the core. So a lot of people think this is like, you know, punk. This isn't punk. I'm working on punk core, which is, it's always blank core. I'm sorry, I know that's cringy, but it started with emo and I'm default emo. This is the emo core. I just don't have the hair. I have a wig and I've misplaced the wig, so you're just gonna have to deal with this red hair before I dye it silver. And so back in the day, this is old school emo. It was basically seen with a little bit more of the emo aesthetic. It was black and white. It was arm warmers. It was, you know, the neon bandana and neon colors, emo bangs, and like the mop of hair, which is actually very Native American and Irish. But there's so much overlap between Native American and Irish, and I know that because I'm Native American Irish. So I actually have a Polish accent I had, and sometimes it gets full on Irish. Like right now, it's just randomly doing that. It's really convenient, but it's psychosomatic, so who cares? I fucking hate my hip. So yeah, I'm just loyal to all the different cores, so I wear them a lot. I am by default emo. I wear emo every single day. I just don't usually have the hair, so I'm not really emo. And when I feel happy, I go full on emo, which makes people think I'm sad and depressed. And I'm like, no, this is the triumph of me being sad and depressed. And they just freak out and they think something's wrong with me. And so I just flip chords on a dime and change up my room. And that's me actually being happy and elevating my status to that of a happier person. So yeah, I'm just loyal to all the different fashions. And so I change up my look a lot. See ya. They also reflect my mood and the era I'm going through as a phase. But everybody else, even though I'm not friends with Lo anymore, everybody else, people saying, oh, I went to Harry Potter and I hung out with Draco Malfoy and he's a sensitive soft boy woo woo in my shift. It is possible but unlikely. People who claim to have done reality shifting, please vet your spiritual occultists and people, because a lot of the times people who are doing things that they say they're doing aren't actually doing them. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I've been time traveling and it's really fucking weird. The first time I time traveled, I'm not supposed to talk about this, but I'll talk about it with you. I was with, we'll call him P. I was with P, and he took me to Dionysus's coordination. I was very surprised that Dionysus had a coordination, that Dionysus was ever physically here on the human plane, but he was. And I visited, and it was awkward, and I was wearing a peplos, and it was purple. But it was a thing, and it was really interesting. And he knew something was up, because, like, my husband. That'll make sense if you know me. If you don't know me, that seems manic and crazy and out of here. And I know this whole video is like manic and crazy and out of here, but it's time travel related, so it's gonna be crazy and manic and out of here. That's just how this tends to work. Sorry. But yeah, I've been interacting with the future incarnation version of myself. I've been looking through my own sewed together Frankenstein's monster version of Dream Bubbles based off the Homestuck system, but it operates very different because you can make anything from fiction real if you know what you're doing. You just have to have the proper techniques and appliances, and you have to know how to ground them into reality here. Anything can be magic if you're fucking brave enough and you have the balls to do it. You just gotta know what the fuck you're doing. So yeah, I'm kind of like enamored with time and how it works and the things I keep learning about the future. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Like, I learned future me identifies with a certain label and he's an atheist. That's bullshit. I'm never losing my faith. And like, nobody knows what I fucking look like, and that's crazy. My name is Adam Snowflake. I go by Light Death in real life. Adam is a pen name. but he goes by a name I don't go by anymore, and he's like this really cool, weird person. And then there's me in real life, and it's just like, so yeah, I didn't really have a point with this video. I just wanted to get all that off my chest because I think it'd be cool to have a record of it. Oh, also, if you have a video of something, you can time travel there and you can influence it. Even movies. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do more videos like this in the future. I'm way over my head with the time shit I'm in right now, but it's fine, and it will be fine because I know what I'm doing and I'm the right person for the job. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm sorry. This is going to lose me like all my audience. I'll see you, and link to this shirt in the description. It's not paid or sponsored. I just want to have the shirt for in the future referenced. It's a 4XL larger size. Bye. Hello, wonderful people of places. My name is Lucas Stella, and I'm Adam Snowflake, going by a new name, Sad. I'm an emo teenage person. Let's see. So I guess in general, I'm kind of coming to the conclusion for a lot of things, as one day I will be Adam Snowflake split personality Luke in the head, but right now that's who I only am. It's kind of, in general, I think when it comes down to it, there's a lot of things I care about, being every version of emo, and it's a hell sentence. Decorating the Hell Realm, St. Simon's Island, and Canton, Georgia. Protesting bad YouTube policies, a Save YouTube campaign as Onision, and getting in trouble when someone renames one of my hauls for saying a dirty word. I think that in general, I've just kind of been filming a lot in the spirit world, like my Wendy's video today, where I go off and get Wendy's. I currently have a tick that looks like that. I just kind of keep whistling, and it's a version of ha-has. That's a really obscure disorder that is usually a curse-only identified group, and then me, the originator. I just can't stop whistling. It's like a really stupid thing where I tried opioids for like 2 seconds, and it mixed with my medicine, and it's apparently a stimulant. And now I have a tick because I get ticks from stimulants because I'm not actually supposed to be in the mental health field, and I can't stop doing that sound and laughing with it. And this is a video of how I see, which is why my hair is different. This is what I think I look like at the time. And I'm not cutting it out. I don't have many videos showcasing it. It's like that time I was an ex-Siamese twin. I just kind of sometimes have photos and videos showcasing it. It's like my body type when I was Yoshina Kuni. I sometimes have photos and videos showcasing it. I am that body type again. It's just not unhealthy. This is my body type. I have this body type right after a top surgery, and this is how thin I am. I'm not unhealthy. I don't look sad. As Yoshina Kuni, no matter why YouTube's scared of those videos of mine that my family uploads, not me, it's a long story about a blackout channel, or I'd know what I say and how I sound, and I would talk about it. YouTube has a policy where I'm not allowed to, or I lose my channel if I look like that, as when I go by it. I'm currently going by Stephen Hawking's. This is a video of how I perceive the world and how I see my life. It's about to end as my time here because I'm healed again as Stephen Hawking's. I am not, as Stephen Hawking's, allowed to know people in the real world. When it happens, I get paraplegic. Very mature, and you're an age regressor. There's nothing wrong with having imaginary friends. What's wrong is when you voice act them out loud and the medicine compels you not to shut up about it. So maybe get off that medicine and maybe, you know, don't voice act them out loud and you'll be fine. And so now I'm masking my imaginary friends as autism, and it's like, finally. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so there's something known in the fashion industry as core. In this time period, in this era, I link everything I am wearing and how I'm wearing it in the description to my videos, except this color contact because it is off a sketchy site that was like $5. And while I do not care about my eyes because I am blind in one eye,
it's still dangerous and risky, and I don't like it when people say, "Oh, buy these colored contacts because I'm a social media influencer. You should buy them too." I'm like, no, no, don't ever buy colored contacts without a prescription, even if they're not prescription, or just because a social media influencer told you to. And you should always vet your shops and consult an eye doctor, especially if you plan to buy a lot of them and wear a lot of them, especially if you don't know the protocol for taking care of colored contact lenses. But I'm just neglectful of my own body health. So yeah, I like something called cores. So cores are alternative fashion. So alternative fashion is fashion that is against the norm. It's fashion that's a little outside your trivia zone. It's fashion that is outside mainstream stuff. It's fashion that is, you know, different and weird. It belongs to a subculture usually. And a subculture is like a version of society that's a little bit close knit and closed off, but still a part of a part of society, whether mainstream or othered. But they are othered. They're considered different and weird because of what they are. And so all alternative fashions kind of have a version, even if it's purely aesthetic, of subculture or counterculture. And that is everything from goth to dark academia to kidcore to Lolita to nedcore to sick cute, which is menhera, to yami kawaii to harajuku, to kawaii, to pastel goth, to prep, to Sweetie Belle. There's a lot of different versions of cores out there, and I'm loyal to like basically all of them. I just don't usually have the money to buy all of those clothes, so I usually put together 1 or 2 iconic outfits. This look is for my cat, and that outfit is usually of the core. So a lot of people think this is like, you know, punk. This isn't punk. I'm working on punk core, which is, it's always blank core. I'm sorry, I know that's cringy, but it started with emo and I'm default emo. This is emo core. I just don't have the hair. I have a wig and I've misplaced the wig, so you're just gonna have to deal with this red hair before I dye it silver. And so back in the day, this is old school emo. It was basically seen with a little bit more of the emo aesthetic. It was black and white. It was arm warmers. It was, you know, the neon bandana and neon colors, emo bangs, and like the mop of hair, which is actually very Native American and Irish. But there's so much overlap between Native American and Irish, and I know that because I'm Native American Irish. So I actually have a Polish accent I had, and sometimes it gets fluent on Irish. Like right now, it's just randomly doing that. It's really convenient, but it's psychosomatic, so who cares? I fucking hate my hip. So yeah, I'm just loyal to all the different cores, so I wear them a lot. I am by default emo. I wear emo every single day. I just don't usually have the hair, so I'm not really emo. And when I feel happy, I go full on emo, which makes people think I'm sad and depressed. And I'm like, no, no, no. This is the triumph of me being sad and depressed. And they just freak out and they think something's wrong with me. And so I just flip chords on a dime and change up my room. And that's me actually being happy and elevating my status to that of a happier person. So yeah, I'm just loyal to all the different fashions. And so I change up my look a lot. See ya. They also reflect my mood and the era I'm going through as a phase. Being yourself. And I having delusions, that's not a reason to call poison control on me, Era. You know, I just don't like that everyone says it's my abusers on things, that it's just about the fact that I don't age in my own way, outside of my bust and everything, and that they don't like it. I look him up at you know, I don't like that people are cruel towards me. And so I use face cleanse, and my face does dimorph over time based on my spells of painting. Watch.
That's a weird one. That's running Aki's preferences. It looks like I'm doing angles, but I'm not. My body's generally just morphing a second. I just triggered a spell. I consider science and magic to be the same thing. So, yeah, no duh that I'm kind of a dick about people who are mean to other people's religions. No.
Okay. Time to get high as evil axolotl. I just make this joke on my channel. I call my fans the little X.
Get my cut, right?
You do get your cut. What's your cut?
Money.
You do get monies because this is not monetized, so you get evil axolotl monies.
We comes everything.
So Raccoon thinks it's perfect for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Osinai. This is not the lyrics in Japanese. 土俵から今た石よ自分いなくら皆さんはこれ足見たですよおたやらにLa oh Shinsha, oh Shoshash. I speak Chinese because we live at Camelot land. He thinks content warnings don't exist. That's why Helmut was a fan because he's a freak for an evil idiot. Hello, wonderful people of places. Adam Snowflake here, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're reviewing a Living Dead doll. A Living Dead doll is essentially a product by Hasgo Toys that is centered around these sorts of beautiful dolls that are basically undead. This is an unopened version of Hong Kong Penny. I don't know which generation this is. I will have it listed in the description unless you're watching this somehow not on YouTube, in which case it'll be at the credits. This is the doll opened out of the box because it is a mini doll. So you can get this doll full-sized and out of nicer materials. But I really just wanted the one I could afford because I really wanted my first doll to be Penny. So she comes with a nice little necklace and a nice fabric dress. Underneath the dress is just skin, a belly button, and that on her little legs. You can see nice red detailing and red removable boots. She has a nice red bob, and she has a crack very clearly on her head that showcases her death. As you can see, she died cracked open. She comes with a nice, sorry about all the cutting. She comes with a nice noose, which I seem to have misplaced. It is attached to a keychain. It is very much her persona. And she has an anarchy symbol on her chest. She comes, here's her in much more detail. She's probably my first Living Dead doll. I will review all the ones I really like, not all the ones I can get or can afford. And I'll probably review them on my desk here without proper lighting. Color corrected and everything. So yeah, this is a full scale view of her. This is Penny, Hong Kong Penny. This isn't the version I originally initially wanted, but I love her and I don't really know her story, but I'll find that and place it at the end. Okay. Time to get high as evil axolotl. I just make this joke on my channel. I call my fans the little X.
Get my cut, right?
You do get your cut. What's your cut?
Money.
You do get monies because this is not monetized, so you get evil axolotl monies.
We comes everything.
So Raccoon thinks it's perfect for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Osinai. This is not the lyrics in Japanese. 土俵から今た石よ自分いなくら皆さんはこれ足見たですよおたやらにLa oh Shinsha, oh Shoshash. I speak Chinese because we live at Camelot land. He thinks content warnings don't exist. That's why Helmut was a fan because he's a freak for an evil idiot. So this is the current room, and they are doing religious ritual as an observation as literal dolls from their as a person I just became what he hunted, and he learned their lesson the wrong way. That doesn't see for me. This is like a huge room for me. Clothes. Those are medicine. They kill faith. and this is where I sleep. But I will have this room in my warp, which is all I can.
When I face the boyfriend is real. Oh, to be hell. Supposed to be Jake Calloway. This is my bedroom. And spicy. There's what behind the pillow? There, that's pulled. Are you afraid, dolls? Ooh, who's in love with Jorge from fucking... I do Jake Calloway. I'm really Jake Calloway. It does not look like snow. She did. I need to scare your people, Caucasian, with my chest. I'm not a Sam. Chase, stop it. We're teaching people to put on a binder when it's an option. United District packs. Only FTMs. Calm down. I just assumed it was Nazi stuff. Jamaaltan binder sponsorship. Here you go. It's a freebie. I don't count as sponsored. You retest that, okay? Thank you for sponsoring. It's wrong to be brown art. Yeah, brown binders, if it's underworks, are for brown skin alone. I don't care. Ow, you said I have to try on the binder this way on the phone, Chase? Yes. Hold on. You're wearing this wrong. Is this really how you put on a binder? Oh, shit, the back. Everyone's obsessed with my ass. Here we go. Chest binder test E. Finally, not underworks for a cis guy like me, but this is the level you get boobs by. Only gender motion or evil magic real. Deal. Okay, which one should I try? This is my meme as Princess Peach. I'm really Princess Peach. Drop it now. I'm a guy. Your imaginary friend binder is here. That's Bowser from Mario, the fucking Nintendo version. He's my imaginary friend. Come on. Well, let's see open chest binding first. If this is that taboo you do not know as a cis guy in the group. It's weird to be both. You're right. Totally I'm letting you with this level. Chase, I can't. Take it off. You hair flat. Come on, try. I don't want your top surgery scars. I like Jess's better. I was not ugly till... Okay. If this is a forbidden video, I'll post it to my channel. I'll get taken down. Deal. Show it off. The real style in black and white. You I framed that way on my channel. Period. Come on. Let's do this, Naki-chan. Oh, this is a Naki. His phone is beeping. Please calm down. Dude, turn off your phone. I don't care if this is your level of emergency. We're holding his hand and Miss Martians. I'm behind the camera. You said Jacqueline wouldn't be here. Oh, that's how she does her cannons. She's not invisible this one time. Okay, don't ever try on these type of binders called kazoo with the Legends of Exodia bracelets. I don't know, jokes are schizophrenic going in a binder. This is the binding joke. Exodia obliterate. That's not funny. You can't say that on YouTube. What? Yes, you can. So this is how you do it for every size. I don't like why you stopped that. Okay, that's the real group. Choose them in terms of fantasy groups. Okay, this is why they do black magic. Your fantasy. Please just be whatever you want, J.K. Rowling that lie. She taught me binding once. Can she come in?